from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday and it's about to snow like a million feet. Just kidding. I have no idea. But I'm super frozen Katie Joy and I am ready to talk about some Teen Mom updates. Jenelle Evans hasn't been on Teen Mom 2 for quite a while. It's been over a year now. The current season of Teen Mom 2 is airing on Tuesday nights. The next episode will be this evening on MTV. But Jenelle has not stayed out of the headlines this entire season, partially because she decided to launch a docu-series about her journey with her kids and that government agency that she believes is doing bad things. Whatever. Anyways, we're going to talk some more about Nathan. So Nathan Griffith, her baby daddy of Kaiser, she and Nathan finally came to a custody agreement on what to do with Kaiser. But before we get started, please do me a favor and give this video a thumbs up. Also down here, click the subscribe button and turn the notifications on so you know when I go live. All right, so the last time we talked about Nathan and Jenelle, they were fighting. Now they're like besties, and Mr. Griffith has decided that he is going to be friends with David. These two have not gotten along for years. David has constantly criticized Nathan in the public, and Nathan, for his part, has been pretty critical about David and his, inability to keep his fuses low, if you know what I'm saying. David likes to pop off. And Nathan has accused David of doing things to Kaiser over the years. And last year, when they briefly lost custody of the kids, Nathan assured everyone that he was going to get full custody of Kaiser. Well, that didn't actually happen, but Nathan does get some more visitation than he did before, and it's not supervised. So one of the things that Jenelle has always said online is that Nathan has supervised visitation and it's for a good reason. But the two of them have finally come to an agreement, and Nathan's about to get a lot more time with Kaiser. So Jenelle shared on Twitter this article by TMZ, which basically announces that her and Nathan have come to an agreement on Kaiser's custody. According to TMZ, a judge signed off on the agreement between the two of them, and they were going to be putting the schedule between the two of them is pretty detailed. So Jenelle's going to retain primary custody and physical custody of Kaiser. So he will be with mom Monday through Friday, and Nathan will see his son every other weekend. And then Grandma Doris, who has been a very big part of helping Nathan out, will also have Kaiser on every fifth weekend. And if something comes up and Nathan is unable to take Kaiser, Doris will step up and take Kaiser. Kaiser has always had a very close relationship with Doris because for a long time Nathan has been relatively MIA and incapable of being a steady father in his life. But the good news is this will give Kaiser and his dad some more one-on-one time without grandma around. So Kaiser is also going to be spending time with holidays differently. So on the even years like this year, he'll be with mom for Thanksgiving. And then next year for 2021, he'll be with his dad. On Christmas, this is how it'll go. He gets to actually be with Jenelle on Christmas morning, but later that day on the 25th, he goes to Nathan's house and he actually will spend time with his dad until the 27th. So this is a lot more time than Nathan's had in the past. And here's the big kicker. For 6 weeks in the summer, Kaiser is going to spend time with his dad. Whoa. So 6 straight weeks of the summer, once school is out, he goes to his dad's house. And for Mother and Father's Day, obviously, Mother's Day he's with his mom, Father's Day he's with his dad. So they say that both parents will share legal custody of the kids and they'll have to figure out where they're going to exchange him. But according to the documents, he cannot be more than 2 hours away from Jenelle at any time. So this is where they're at. This means that Kaiser's going to have more time with his dad. Previously, he did not have this sort of long extended period with Nathan during the summer, and he had only had supervised visits. So I guess the long and the short of it is clearly Nathan has been able to demonstrate, whether to Jenelle or to the court, that he has the ability to take care of his son. And Nathan has his demons, right? He's been picked up for a lot of drinking while boozy, and he has struggled with the sauce. But overall, you know, he always has seemed to be a good father that wants to have a solid relationship with his son and cares about his son's best interest. So what this means for Jenelle, well, I guess Jenelle's happy. Jenelle and Nathan and David are all like BFFs. Apparently Nathan actually got David a Trump flag. So they're trying to calm the waters and have a better co-parenting relationship, which, listen, at the end of the day, whether you like Jenelle, you hate Jenelle, you think she should never have her kids around, or she, you know, should leave David and ditch everything, at least in this case, she is coming to an agreement which is in the best interest of her son, because ultimately a child should not be kept away from their parent. And so if that means that they get shared custody, this is good, because you don't want to be in a situation where the child is alienated or perhaps just like has no relationship. Now, Jace, her older son, does not have a relationship with his father, but that appears to be the choice of the father because Andrew can't seem to get it together. And Grandma Barbara has full custody of Jace. Okay, so have we got this all settled? This means that you have Kaiser out of the house every other weekend. You have probably Jace only in their house every other weekend, although I'm not quite sure what the custody agreement is with Jenelle and her mother. And Marissa is out of the house every other weekend. That means there's probably some times throughout the month that the only one in the house with mom and dad is Ensley. Ensley is the only child of the two of them that is not involved in some sort of custody agreement where they have shared custody. So there's only one child that is with Jenelle 24/7, 365 days a year. I can't imagine how this must be complicated for her, but at least this one is settled. Now, what do you think about this? Do you think that Jenelle should have less time or more time? Do you think Nathan should have less time or more time? Do you think that Nathan actually made the peace offering of the Trump flag? Interesting peace offering, but David does love Trump. Do you think that might have been a peace offering to sort of extend an olive branch that says, hey, you know what? We've got this kid. You're with my son so much of the time. Let's try to bridge this gap and actually not fight all the time. Does he know that the key to David's heart is through a flag? I don't know. But it sounds like these two are finally taking some steps towards being a little bit more mature. But overall, it sounds like everyone's happy, and we will see how this all plays out. But this is settled, which this has been ongoing for a really long time, you guys. So finally, she's got some sort of finality here, and Kaiser gets more time with dad. So what do you think? What do you think about all of this? Are you shocked, surprised, or you just don't even care? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Bye, guys.